Hello everyone, my name is Sarafi and I'm happy to meet you all. And today we're going to talk about Blackwings. Blackwings are another deck that I think is going to be very powerful with the new cards from the Streams of Resistance box. They're very similar to Raid Raptors in that they're Darkwing Beast monsters that are effective at the rank 4 plays. So, let's take a look at some of the cards that you might see in a Blackwing deck after the box comes out. The skill is called Peak Performance. It allows you to begin the game with Mountain on the field. Why is that relevant? It's relevant for the card Black Whirlwind. Black Whirlwind is the key card of Blackwings. And what it does is, when a Blackwing monster is normal summoned to your field, you can add one Blackwing monster from your deck to your hand with less attack than that monster. So, normally, Black Whirlwind does not allow you to add a monster of the same name or the same attack as the monster that you normal summoned. But with Mountain out, you get to raise that monster's attack points above its normal attack points. And that allows you to take a monster with the same original attack points and add it to your hand, which is very important. So, we can't play Black Whirlwind to the top because we don't have 3 Blackwings in our extra deck. But we will play this skill so that we can go ahead and use the Black Whirlwinds that we do have to pop off. For the main deck, we have Blackwing Simoon the Poison Wind. If you control no monsters and you have this card in your hand, you can banish one other Blackwing monster from your hand, place Black Whirlwind from your deck face up in your spell and trap zone, then immediately after this effect resolves, normal summon Blackwing Simoon the Poison Wind without tributing. You cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck for the rest of the turn except Darks. You can only use this effect once per turn. During the end phase, send the Black Whirlwind placed by this effect to the graveyard, and if you do, take 1,000 damage. That's pretty rough, but you will find that we will be able to get around this effect and kind of make some great plays. So getting Black Whirlwind for free, along with an additional normal summon so you can trigger Black Whirlwind multiple times, is very, very nice. Black Whirlwind stacks with itself and is not once per turn, so if you have 2 Black Whirlwinds out and you activate Simoon the Poison Wind's effect, you will draw 2 monsters, and then you will be able to normal summon again and draw 2 more monsters, which is why we're playing so many monsters in the deck. It's pretty good. Blackwing Zephyros the Elite. This is the primary card that you will draw off of your Simoon the Poison Winds effect. If this card is in your graveyard, you can return one face-up card you control to the hand, special summon this card, and if you do, take 400 damage. You can only use this effect once per duel. So if Blackwing Zephyros the Elite is in your graveyard, you can return the Black Whirlwind that Simoon activated to your hand. You take 400 damage, but you won't take 1,000 damage. And then you also get to bring this monster back, which is pretty good. We'll talk about the combo in a moment. We have Blackwing Boar the Spear. I only have 1 copy of this card. You guys could probably do well to play more than one if you have it. If you control a Blackwing monster other than Blackwing Boar the Spear, you can special summon this card from your hand, and it has Piercing. So this is not once per turn. It's a level 4. It gives you everything that you need. It will go into rank 4s. It'll go into Synchro 7s. It's a great card, and you can play it instead of Chris the Crack of Dawn if you have more copies. We're playing Blackwing Gale the Whirlwind. This is a level 3 Winged Beast Tuner. If you control a Blackwing monster other than Gale the Whirlwind, you can special summon this card from your hand. No once per turn on that. And then, as a soft once, you can target one face-up monster your opponent controls. That target's attack and defense become half its current attack and defense permanently. So you can use this effect multiple times on the same monster as well, if you have multiple copies of Gale the Whirlwind, which you could if you normal summon Gale the Whirlwind while you have Black Whirlwind out. Blackwing Gale the Whirlwind is a great card. It allows you to link summon, it allows you to synchro summon, it will give you access to a lot of plays, and it will also weaken up your opponent's monsters so that you can go for lethal really easily. This works really well with specifically the Arc Rebellion Xyz Dragon, because Arc Rebellion Xyz Dragon gains the monster's original attack points, and Blackwing Gale the Whirlwind can weaken their attack points so that Arc Rebellion can just kill them. Pretty good. We are playing Raid Raptor Strangle Lanius. If you control a Dark monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. Also, you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of the turn except Darks. If you control an Xyz monster with a Dark Xyz monster as material, you can target one level 4 or lower Raid Raptor monster in your graveyard, special summon it, but its effects are negated. You can only use each effect once per turn. So you're not going to use the effect of Strangle Lanius to revive any monsters, but you can use it as a free special summon so that you can get another rank 4 out, which could allow you to get potentially your Evil Swarm Nightmare on the field. Pretty nice. Then we have Chris the Crack of Dawn. If you control a Blackwing other than Chris the Crack of Dawn, you can special summon this card from your hand, but you can only special summon it once per turn this way, and once per turn this card cannot be destroyed by spells or traps, which is pretty cool if your opponent has like Needle Sealing or something. Alright, that's the monsters. Black Whirlwind, I've already explained to you. And then we have Phantom Knight's Rank Up Magic Force. During the main phase, banish one or more dark monsters from your graveyard, target one Dark Xyz monster you control, and special summon from your extra deck one Phantom Knight's Raid Raptor or Xyz Dragon Xyz monster whose rank equals that of the targeted monster you control, plus the number of monsters banished by using it as material. Also, for the rest of the turn after this card resolves, you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck except Xyz monsters. So it's a great card. It will allow you to easily get some dangerous plays out, and we'll talk about that in just a moment. And then lastly, we are playing Xyz Block, which just is a counter trap that allows you to trade one of your Xyz materials to negate a monster effect and destroy it, not once per turn. Great card. Okay, for the extra deck, we are playing Assault Blackwing Raikiri the Rain Shower. If this card is synchro summoned using a Blackwing monster as material, it is treated as a tuner while it's face up on the field. Once per turn, you can target cards your opponent controls up to the number of other Blackwings you control and destroy them. So you make Assault Blackwing Raikiri the Rain Shower with Gale the Whirlwind and any level 4. It's a really good card. It will allow you to destroy multiple cards. You can use it to destroy spells and traps. And you should definitely play this card at 1. It's good enough. For our rank 4s, we have Raider's Knight, 2 Darks. This card is always treated as a Raid Raptor. You can attach one material from this card, a special summon from your extra deck, one Xyz Dragon Xyz monster that is 1 rank higher than this card by using this card you control as material, but destroy it during your opponent's next end phase. So Raider's Knight is how we get into our Arc Rebellion. Arc Rebellion, this Xyz summon card cannot be destroyed by card effects. You can detach one material from this card. You can only declare an attack with Arc Rebellion for the rest of the turn. Also, this card gains attack equal to the combined original attack of all other face-up monsters on the field. Then if this card has a Dark Xyz monster as material, negate the effects of all other face-up monsters on the field. Both those effects are permanent. You can only use this effect once per turn. So Arc Rebellion from Raider's Knight means basically 2 level 4 Darks equals lethal as long as your opponent has no outs. And it also protects itself from being destroyed. So they have to have very specific outs to get rid of Arc Rebellion. Evil Swarm Nightmare, 2 level 4 Darks. When your opponent special summons a monster, you can detach one material from this card and book that monster, not once per turn. Great card. Good card going first. Decent enough option. Dark Rebellion, we are playing this at 1 so that we can make it with Dark Requiem. It's a good card. It will allow you to get lethal sometimes, but you should primarily be using this card as a rank-up card. Dark Requiem Xyz Dragon requires Dark Rebellion and then the Phantom Knight's Rank-Up Magic Force. Once per turn, you can detach one material from this card, target one face-up monster your opponent controls, change its attack to 0, and if you do, this card gains attack equal to that monster's original attack points, so that will kill people if they have a monster with 1,000 or more attack points in attack position. And then when your opponent activates a monster effect as a quick effect, you can attach one material from this card, negate the activation. If you do, destroy the card. Then you can special summon one Xyz monster from your graveyard. That is not once per turn. You just have to have Dark Rebellion Xyz Dragon as material, which means that if you have multiple materials, you want to discard every material except Dark Rebellion Xyz Dragon first. Then you can finally end with Dark Rebellion and get the Dark Rebellion from your graveyard as a free summon. That's great. Okay. Then for the other 2 cards in the extra deck, we have Wee Witch's Apprentice and Nightmare Unicorn. Nightmare Unicorn is there primarily to let you get a good body off of your Wee Witch's Apprentice, and Wee Witch's Apprentice is there for the combo. So let's talk about the combo. In order to pop off on turn 1, you need Blackwing Simoon the Poison Wind, any non-Zephyros Blackwing, and Rank Up Magic Force. And you're playing 3 copies of Simoon, you're playing 3 copies of Rank Up Magic Force, and you're playing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 Blackwings. So, or no, I'm sorry, 10 Blackwings. Regardless, you're good. So, you activate your Simoon's effect, you place your Black Whirlwind, you banish your random card. Then you normal summon Simoon the Poison Wind and draw Zephyros the Elite. Normal summon Zephyros the Elite. Zephyros the Elite will draw you the Boar of the Spear. And then you link Blackwing, Simoon the Poison Wind, and Zephyros the Elite off. That will allow you to link summon your Wee Witch's Apprentice. Then you activate Zephyros the Elite's effect, return Black Whirlwind to your hand to special summon itself. Special summon your Boar of the Sphere. Now you have 2 level 4s you can Xyz into your Dark Rebellion. Then you play Rank Up Magic Force and you banish the Simoon the Poison Wind from your graveyard to get your Dark Requiem Xyz Dragon. So this allows you to get a monster in your graveyard to pay the cost of the Phantom Knight's Rank Up Magic Force while also giving you a rank 4 so that you can get 3 negates. 3 negates plus your monster gains 500 attack points, and if you happen to have your monster destroyed, your Wee Witch's Apprentice, you can get one of your Blackwings back to your hand, and you also don't take 1,000 damage at the end of the turn, thanks to Zephyros dodging that effect. Really, really solid. So there you go. And then turn 2, you just make either Requiem and nuke their attack points, you make Raikiri and you pop cards, you make Arc Rebellion and you neuter your opponent, you make Nightmare Unicorn and you bounce cards. You have so many options going second. It's ridiculous. So, going second, you just kill people. It's not hard to kill people going second with Blackwings. Going first, you make Dark Requiem and you have 3 monster negates. That's the power of this box. That's the power of the rank 4 Dark Engine when it's really good at special summoning. My name is Serafi, and I was thrilled to have all of you with me.